Welcome back to the Holy Spirit Verse by Verse. Today we continue and conclude our look at Acts 8, verses 14 through 20. And as we introduced in the last episode, number 161, commentators who hold to any version of the non-prophetic ordinary indwelling view, which is the dominant evangelical view, need to make Acts 8 an exceptional passage. As we stated last time, if the 5 phrases about the Spirit's work that appear in this text are phrases used to describe the Holy Spirit's work as prophetic, the ordinary indwelling view has an insurmountable expositional problem in every Holy Spirit text after Acts 8. You see, they need the Acts 8 language in passages such as Romans 8 to exclude completely the Spirit's prophetic work and blessings. Their doctrine is founded on using Romans 8 as the foundational text about the Holy Spirit. The problem is that Acts 8 comes before Romans 8. See, Romans 8 is based on Acts 8, not the other way around. If Acts 8 is prophetic, then so is Romans 8. That is a fatal expositional truth that the prevailing Holy Spirit indwelling view has to address. This truth can be illustrated this way. Most every modern doctrine about the work of the Holy Spirit is demonstrably false if Acts 8 establishes, 1, that one can be baptized and not receive the Holy Spirit. Those in Acts 8 were. 2, it takes the apostles' hands being laid on a person for the Holy Spirit to fall on that person. Those in Acts 8 needed that. 3, that the laying on of hands is the manner that God gives the Holy Spirit to man, and that's what Acts 8 says. 4, the manner of a person's receiving the Holy Spirit is the manner in which he receives the gift of God, which Acts 8 also says. You see, the problem is, as we've just noted, that given a fair reading of this text, one that does not need to resort to variant translations of the Greek and other such measures as people try. Those 4 truths are exactly what this passage establishes. Acts 8 is the text that illustrates how the apostles went about carrying out the promise of the gift of the Holy Spirit in Acts 2. It is the passage to which we should appeal to explain the manner by which God ensured that all flesh in his kingdom would have the Holy Spirit poured out on them. It is the bridge that ties Acts 2 to the rest of the New Testament. Unfortunately, most teachings of the work of the Holy Spirit cannot cross that bridge. Their exposition redefines the language and context of Romans 8 to help their doctrine survive. If a Bible student will simply take the 5 key phrases we have seen in the last 2 episodes and apply them in their appearance in passages, in other passages, with the same clarity as they have in Acts 8, in doing so, he will begin to build for himself the same conclusion which has been contended for in this work. That conclusion is that the Holy Spirit's work is always prophetic.